Welcome everyone to Dynamic Touch. So new announcement guys, I just completed wearing my hair straight for 10 months. This probably sounds super unrealistic and your mind might be trying to autocorrect this statement and you may have instantly concluded that, whoa, 10 months? This girl absolutely does not know what she's talking about. But indeed, yes, 10 whole months. I wore one silk press back to back for 10 consecutive months. Usually my silk presses last for at least 3 months before I head back over into my wash day routine. So how did an ordinary 3-month stretch suddenly turn into a 10-month stretch? Well, let's take you back to the beginning, to a time where a 10-month-old silk press had never yet even crossed my mind. Then after, I'll explain what went wrong and also what went absolutely right. Today's video, I'll be sharing with you all what happened, part number 2 of my straight hair exploration.
It's just you.
Before I start, I would like to take you through a small recap and explain to you how this straight hair exploration came about. I have long hair, below the waist long hair, and majority of the time I do my own hair, and that includes all flat iron sessions. Just one silk press cost me a whole lot of time and effort, and a little bit more time and effort. As I stated previously on this channel, anytime I decide to silk press my strands, that silk press must last for 3 months straight. Then I wouldn't wear another silk press style until another 2 years had passed by. In the meantime, my hair would be worn in various curly, coily, and or protective hairstyles. Once 2 years came and gone, I would then plan to straighten my hair with the flat iron again. So here's where the story gets a little bit interesting. Year 2022, I went on a straight hair exploration. My usual routine with using heat on my waist length natural hair had suddenly changed. My 2-year round of silk presses had came and gone, so I then straightened my hair once more for the 3rd time. So during that time, I came out with a video titled 6 months of wearing my hair straightened, best protective style by far, dramatic increase in length. In that video, I was still considering whether I would do a 4th press after my current 3rd press became 3 months old. However, after wearing my 3rd press for 3 months straight, I said to myself, my hair is still straight and it still looks good. Why not keep it this way for another 3 more months? No touch-ups during this process. So once that 3rd press reached the 6-month-old mark, I decided, let me keep my hair straight for another 3 more months. Then those last 3 months ended up becoming 4 months because I was busy. So if I do the math, yes, I wore my hair straightened out for over 1 year. There was one wash prior to the first silk press, and the first silk press was worn for 3 months. There was one wash prior to the second silk press, and the second silk press was worn for another 3 months. There was one wash prior to the 3rd silk press, and the 3rd silk press, that silk press was worn for 10 whole months. Wow. So when I do the math, I wore my flat iron hair out for 1 year, 4 months, a total of 3 hair wash sessions, a total of 3 silk press sessions. So why did I do it? I was interested to see if it was possible. Like I said previously, a 3-month-old stretch was already my silk press hair maintenance routine while my hair was straightened. So moving that time frame from 3 months to 6 months was not so far off for me. Why 3 months? The reasoning behind my routine is simple. I took time to flatten my hair so that I'll get a guaranteed return on my investment. So it cost me time and effort on day number 1, which encompasses the whole process from washing, blow drying, to flat ironing. How did I do it? So number 1, God gave me the patience and the wisdom. Number 2, weather. To get a full picture of my straight hair exploration, it is important to know about the weather because the weather can have a strong impact on your press, especially the longevity in some cases. I started my journey during the winter. I maintained my 3rd press during August 2022, late summer, through September to November, fall, and finally to December to April, winter to early spring. For those outside of the USA, springtime is usually rainy or cool, but slightly warmer weather than winter. The summer, it's really hot weather and the air can be either dry or humid. And during the fall and winter months, the weather is cool and dry, snowy, or rainy, or a combination of these three. The term silk press season is a nickname referring to the fall and winter months because the weather is more ideal. The weather is cool and the air is dry, unless you have a couple snowy and rainy days, so this hairstyle will last usually without fighting against the elements and sweat. In the spring and summer months, it starts to get warm and super hot outside. You sweat really fast from your nape, your neck, and your body. For most people, they will flat iron their hair minimally during this time because their silk press will revert quickly and will not last super straight as during the fall and winter months. So, what is reversion? When hair straightened with a flat iron or a hot comb touches or comes into direct contact with water on your skin, aka sweat, or in the air, such as humidity, rain, or snow, the hair wants to immediately frizz, wave, curl, also known as revert back to curly. So hopefully this paints another puzzle piece to my straight hair exploration. The weather was ideal and helped me to wear my silk press all year round. How did my hair behave straightened for so long? My hair is super straight, super flat, with no bend or curl in sight. As time progressed, my hair remained straight with volume at the crown and throughout the length of my hair. Some may confuse my hair for being blow dried, but it is not. It's silkier, straighter, and smoother. You're probably wondering, why did my hair not break off? Or how did I stop my hair from breaking? Well, I give God all the glory. It wouldn't have been possible without Him. Here are some hair products that were extremely helpful during this process. The New Growth Softener Serum, Featherlight line. There are two versions to the New Growth Softener Serum, Featherlight and Deep Line. Deep Line is an overnight hair serum. I like that the Featherlight line works in a blink of an eye on super tight, matted like roots. My roots unbinds and separates in a matter of seconds, super duper fast. That's why I favor this version of the serum over the Deep Line. Because I wear my hair straight for so long, I start to see new growth at my roots after a month to a month and a half. So I tend not to use this product right away because I have an oily scalp. I wait until my press is 1 month to 1 month and a half to start the application process. Versus my sister, who's also featured on this channel. My sister has very dry scalp, so she tends to use this serum straight from day number 1 of either versions of the New Growth Softener Serum, or else her scalp would be in an extremely dreadful state. It's definitely important to know and to pay attention to your body and its needs. You can use the New Growth Softener Serum on your scalp, your roots, or the length of your hair. But I focus it mainly on my roots, or any area where there's thick new growth and the hair parts with ease. I have super tight coily hair. So if my tight coily roots feels like butter after applying, yours will too. If you want me to create a separate video showing you how I use this product on my super tight new growth, let me know down in the comments. Now the second product that I used was the Golden Shimmer Hair Gloss. I use the Golden Shimmer Hair Gloss on the entire length of my hair. It keeps it soft, shiny, super light, and smooth. There are definitely no regrets using this product while wearing your hair in a super straight state, a silk press, relaxer, or keratin, etc. How do I keep my old silk press hair fresh and clean without water and shampoo? Well, here's how I do it. Has anyone ever told you that hair can thrive and your hair growth can thrive without shampooing? Would you have been in complete disbelief or in agreement? It's possible. And I have been managing my hair this way when it's worn straight. To cleanse my hair, I use my own version of the BBB method. It keeps my hair fresh and clean. So did I get any breakage from using a lack of H2O and shampoo sessions? Well, lack of H2O does not equal breakage, and there is benefits to this. So our next question, could you smell my hair if you were standing behind me? My hair has no smell, no sweat smell, no moldy smell, no strange stenches. My hair smells like the serums that I applied to my hair that I mentioned earlier. The New Growth Softener Serum and the Golden Shimmer Hair Gloss. If you have a bottle of olive oil in your kitchen, Yep, that's how my hair smells if you were to directly hover your nose over my hair strands. The reason why there's no smells is probably having to do with the alternative process of keeping my hair and scalp fresh and clean over the duration of keeping my hair straight. Was my hair itchy? Nope. No itchiness at all. My scalp was calm with no irritation, no bumps, soreness, or redness in sight. All in all, it was a very rewarding stretch, and here's the benefit that I did note. The entire process from day 1 to 1 year and 4 months later was super rewarding, incredibly remarkable, and we have to give glory to God again. Just like in my last video, I discovered a lot of great things that my curly coily hair can do, despite the limits that I did hear about my own hair. Just like in my last video, I discovered there is a lot of things my coily curly hair can do despite the limits heard about my own hair. Number 1, I didn't have to struggle with tangles, and my hair detangled really easily. Ease of detangling allows me to have instant access to my hair strands, and for shed hair to slip out without any opposition. Number 2, split ends and single strand knots were few in number. They became fairly easy to spot because my hair was worn straight. Number 3, my hair is strong. I noticed there was little to no breakage while detangling and styling my hair. Number 4, I really enjoyed seeing the texture in my hair while it's straight. My hair was really pretty. Textured hair never really completely escapes its texture when straightened. It still lingers around as long as the hair is not straightened to oblivion. The beauty of textured hair when straightened is truly one of a kind and has a noticeable, eye-catching presence. Another beautiful thing while wearing my hair straight, I was able to enjoy the full length of my hair. Instead of my hair swinging at my shoulders or my shoulder blades while it's curling, it was resting below my elbows now. When you don't experience this often, you do not realize the versatility that curly hair exhibits. Number 5, for my length of hair, I did not experience any headaches. My hair is super soft, super fluffy, super light. It doesn't cause any headaches. Because my hair is longer, I only feel direct weight when it's directly under running water on wash day. Number 6, quick styling sessions depending on the hairstyle. Wearing my hair straight allows me to have more simpler time. I can take down my hair, style it quickly, and leave for the day. Number 7, hair growth at the roots is noticeable after a couple of weeks. Looking at my roots will show signs that my hair is growing. Curly roots start to grow in. Depending on the amount of time that elapses during your wash day determines the amount of growth you will see at the roots when straight. Nothing is present with newly flat ironed hair versus after a month or longer, new growth is present and is increasing in length. Number 8, decreased water usage equals a lower water bill. Less wash sessions cuts down dramatically on the amount of water, and in turn, more money saved. Who doesn't want to keep more money in their pockets? Well, here's a unique way on cutting down on your water bill. Number 9, less products were used. I cut back on my shampoo, conditioner, and deep conditioner, so I'm not running through these products as often as someone who washes weekly or bi-weekly, once a week or every 2 weeks. The end result? Major savings. This routine is simple and eliminated me from being a product junkie and overspending. So if I were to compare and contrast, so with this routine, I only wash my hair 3 times versus someone who has a weekly wash day routine. They wash 4 times a month, which during the same time frame, it's going to be 4 washes in 1 month, which is going to equal 52 total washes during this time frame of 1 year versus someone who washes bi-weekly every 2 weeks. It's going to be 26 washes in total. That's a huge difference. Number 10, less exposure to hard water. 85% of the United States has hard water. Hard water is terrible for hair. Hard water can be damaging because it causes dryness, breakage, it makes the hair rough and frizzy, dull, and it causes more tangles. What it does to your hair will also happen to skin on the rest of your body. Adding a filter to your home water system can help soften the water. By washing my hair less, I have less of a chance to expose my hair to trace minerals in the water, such as calcium, magnesium, limestone buildup, and residue. So here are some cons that I did notice on my straight hair exploration. Number 1, I had to deal with hair that was super flat until volume starts to come in. I love volume, I love big hair. However, with a fresh, brand new silk press, the hair is pin straight. It usually takes a few weeks until I start seeing volume. Number 2, dealing with two texture management. Texture management is simply dealing with two textures. Super thick new growth roots with super straight hair at the bottom. Dealing with two texture management can be very daunting for newbies or for anyone who doesn't know what they are doing. When dealing with new growth, if you're new at this, improper care of your new growth can kill your hair journey by causing tremendous amount of breakage, leading to major setbacks. Having tools and a game plan to make your life easier is a necessity to avoid hair robbery. Number 3, shed hair slips out super easily. So before I mentioned this is a benefit, but it can also be a con as well. Shed hair slipping out really easily is really good during detangling, but it can also be super terrible if you do not remove it all in one setting. You will have a hair tail behind you, at the kitchen sink, on your door, on your couch. I'm talking from first-hand experience. One point in time, my sister was leaving hair trails around the house. Her hair was popping up around the house. It got so bad that it ended up in one of the food dishes my mother had cooked. It had to be thrown out and prepared again. That was a waste of fresh food. So now my sister just keeps her hair up. My sister stops wearing her hair down at home, and also she continues to detangle in one designated area. Number 4, you may miss your curls like me at the 10-month mark. Number 5, at the end of my 10-month stretch, I had a hair mishap that almost led to me losing 12 inches of hair. Yes, 12 inches of hair. So if you guys are interested in a video about me explaining that and how I got out of it, just let me know. But glory be to God, he helped me out of that situation victoriously. If you guys are interested in hearing more about that video, let me know down below in the comment section. After semi-completing this straight hair exploration, because this is just a part 2, I saw major growth. Here's the results of part 2 of my straight hair exploration. I say semi-completed because I plan on continuing exploring wearing my hair straight. So here is how much length I have acquired over 1 year and 4 months. So here are my final thoughts. Would I ever do this again? It just depends on what you mean by this. If by this you mean that I wear my hair straight for 3 months, back to back, straight over a year, then yes. Yes, of course. Very doable. I can see myself doing this in the future. Or by this, do you mean that I wear my hair for 10 months straight? My response is 10 months is a bit excessive for me, but at the same time, it's doable. I took a long enough break to the point of me missing my coily, curly hair. So maybe no for this reason. but maybe yes, because I saw major growth. Simply put, it just depends on if I'm up for it or not. Here's some questions I have for you guys. Number 1, could you see yourself doing this or some variation of this routine? What do you see as a plus and what do you see as negative? Depending on where you live, which months will you choose to stretch your silk presses? Number 2, would dealing with your roots or new growth scare you away? So, thank you for tuning in to Dynamic Touch. It's been lovely showcasing my current hair routine with you all. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this one. Thank you for watching and farewell until next time.